Welcome back to Goldwyn Dinner Club. I just screwed up this whole thing by putting the targets in lockdown. Now they won't drink the poison, so I literally have to start over. You know what? You get it. They were gonna drink the poison. I had done everything right. I just did it in the wrong order. We're doing a different level.
Sometimes Santa may not bring you what you want, but you also know why that happened.
I poisoned the ingredients to the drink mix. They were going to pick one of those two.
Can you say drink mix again?
Drink mix.
Say it like 3 more times. It's so satisfying.
Why?
I don't know. Just say it.
Drink mix, drink mix, drink mix, drink mix. What are you doing?
That's wonderful. It's just lovely. I don't know. I think the audience will agree.
Okay. I'm self-conscious about it now.
No, you didn't say anything wrong. It just sounds good. Some people just say certain words really good. Like Ian McKellen says the word power really good. Nothing to be self-conscious about. When he says it, I'm like, ooh, power, it sounds good. And when you say drink mix, I'm like, oh, it sounds good. And when Donkey says spaghetti, I'm like, yeah, that does sound
good. Drink mix, you're the one. You make drinking lots of fun.
Do I have a word that sounds good whenever I say it?
Yes.
It's not one I could say on the show. Probably. It's probably a swear. I am.
You could say it. You could say it on the show, but if you do, I'll have to kill you.
I don't know what word that could possibly be.
Yeah. Solve the mystery of what word you'd be allowed to say on the show, but I would have to kill you. Like I wouldn't have a choice.
And don't worry, nobody will use any kind of epithets of any kind. That's never.
You'd be allowed to say it on the show, so it can't.
Yes.
It's not a bad word. It's just,
we're not that kind of channel.
We don't say bad words. Although I did drop an S-bomb earlier, in an earlier episode.
Yeah, you apologize though. You apologize.
Yeah, we try not to say the curse words so that I don't know if you noticed, but they just like updated. All the buttons you have to press to monetize your videos again. Now you have to go through a whole other menu now. That takes like a couple seconds.
It's just they really want YouTube to go away.
Yeah.
YouTube is only rewarding like people who are train wrecks.
Yeah, the whole getting rid of the dislike button is just like it's not. I don't know. I've noticed there's been like a huge downtick in viewership in general, but
across YouTube, not necessarily the channel, because Goldwyn, of course, is number one in everybody's hearts.
Yeah,
but we're not a mukbang channel doing millions of views. Yeah, but I've noticed that too, that people who would normally get millions and millions of views are down to like a few 100,000. I'm like, what's going on? What is this? And then randomly they'll hit millions, but it'll be because of some outrage or some drama or some horrible thing they did. And that's kind of upsetting. It's like, oh, is that what it takes? Like, people are going to have to destroy themselves in order to be viable on a platform that didn't used to require that. It's so sad. Also, if you were to work at a circus, what job would you choose? You never answered.
To work at a circus?
Yeah.
I would want to be the bear. And they like feed him food and he catches it in his mouth and they keep him in a cage and they bring him out like, ooh, it's so scary.
So it's a tortured animal.
Yes, but it's like kind of scary, like I'm kind of a scary tortured animal. Like you don't want to be in the same cage as me. I'm a bear. Rawr. You know what I mean?
Getcha. I think what I would want to be? Whoever it is that plays that creepy puff organ. I want to be that guy. Whoever plays that, that's me.
You know who I want to be? I want to be whose ever job the mantis was in
Bug's Life. Oh, he's a mentalist.
A mentalist, yeah.
Yeah, because he would do mind bending, not illusions, but like mind tricks and hypnosis, and he sounded like who is this character? Oh, he sounded like Dr. Smith from Lost in Space. Who did his voice? Let me search my brain banks.
They're still searching for me? Relax, guys.
Oh, it's Roddy McDowell. From, Fright Night. Roddy McDowell. Yes, he played a similar character on Fright Night.
All right, so I snuck into the game.
Well done.
And now,
and you don't stand out here at all. Santa Claus belongs at a public event.
Yeah, I'm allowed to be here. You're just not allowed to come into this area, but if you can sneak in, then no one can stop
you. It's assumed that you got in, via some kind of legal means.
All right, I just gotta avoid this one enforcer. Oh, he's looking the wrong way. So you can stand on that platform dressed as a flamingo character. It's like a mascot. Forget, there used to be a really good thing you could unlock by doing all of the flamingo challenges. One of the flamingo challenges is really weird, where you go in as a flamingo and pretend to do some kind of like covert spy deal with the target, and then the target tries to kill you.
Oh yeah, no, I remember that. I remember that you meet him out on the pier.
It's like in an alleyway, yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna get this guy to go.
I felt bad for one of the people you have to kill in this. The race car driver. And I think her dad is like a...
That's this one.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about, this level. I'm like, I felt bad for her. And but not her dad. But I think you can do an accidental death with her dad where like the robots he's showing you accidentally like fire on him or whatever.
Yeah.
It looks perfectly innocent.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, you need the scientist costume to pull that one off.
Oh yeah, I remember playing that and then leaving the building and being like, nobody's gonna bat an eye at this like chiseled jawed barcode on the back of his bald head scientist.
Yeah.
But that's why, again, when we were talking about like the movies they made are not comedies. Like, this is hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, there's something kind of tongue-in-cheek about them. I didn't watch the entirety of either of them because the second one I felt like was a little more similar to this game with like it had some of the same characters, but the first one just felt like they just kind of took the idea of a Hitman and just made a movie.
Yeah.
So the way I'm gonna kill this lady is I'm gonna poison her, but I'm gonna have the doctor be the one to poison her. And to do it, I just need to get this guy to pee. And the way to get him to pee is to turn the water on in the sink in that bathroom that he's throwing up in.
Don't forget, the secret of endurance racing is to keep that car going until the end. This race is not over until the clock ticks down.
And that narrator got a little bit of an authoritative tone. I think he could cool it. This race is not over till I sing.
Look at that. It's a test of nerves going into that corner. Who backs down first? Oh, wait. Was there a
So the way to get him to pee, I think I already said, I just gotta turn the sink on. I'm just waiting for the right moment to really time this right so I can sneak in. Alright, that's my moment.
Oh my god, I think the first time I played this, I made such a mess in here. Because you have to go through so many like little steps in order to get through that one area. And by the end of it, I had a stack of like 5 bodies.
Yeah.
It's just this game, so much of this game is just trial and error.
So Because the water's turned on, he's gonna be able to pee, and he's gonna feel much better. So his appointment will end, which will give the doctor the opportunity to call the second target, who's still on the racetrack right now. But that'll all just happen automatically. I won't have to do anything. Yeah, it looks like it's working.
Right, you switch out a needle and the doctor will kill the person for you, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna inject. I'm gonna inject
horrific
poison into that IV bag, and she's gonna come in for just like an IV bag checkup. Get her IV bag checked. Well, join us tomorrow to see this come to fruition.
Don't forget.
See ya.